Everybody asked me the question. They want to know what Fleek. I know he's gonna wild out. I know he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody want to know what I would do if I was wrong. I guess we'll never know. To my detractors, to the rats that fled the ship into the deniers, Payday 3 was doomed. Let me send you a can of dick so you can eat it. It would be a nice gameplay change up for you blind Payday 3 fans, considering all you've done is ride Overkill's dick all the way into the collective ass of everyone else that plays the goddamn game. Not that
So, it's been a while. I had to play it because of a fucking, a stream. So, Jack, I just noticed this in the corner. I noticed this. That's a femboy, excuse you. And then there's this really, like, ripped muscly man with the, like, strongest bulldozer, weakest, cloaker. Anyway, I had to play Payday 3 for stream, because I got a free key and that was part of it. I had to play it. I don't remember a lot from it, I'm gonna be real. I legitimately don't remember a lot. I think I played it once and then never again. So this is like, I don't remember this that much. Choose wisely. Oh, bulldozer. Strongest bulldozer every time.
I don't respect dropping comments that say aged like milk when your game is 43% mostly negative. Scratch that. 30% mostly negative.
Ooh, that is so pro. That is fucking
Negative.
pro.
Even the stream on the Steam page is broken. Their Twitter is like watching a nuclear meltdown. 1 second it's
English beer, the Swedish meatball. It's beer, the sauce, the meatball.
Then a hop and a skip later, it's
everyone in McKinney is dead.
people on the Reddit are making fucking
Bro. Yeah, all I know about it is people hated this. People fucking hated this fucking
collages
game.
out of this. Boy, I wonder how one could avoid all these issues and get back at least 30% in ratings.
This sounds like a new opportunity.
Such a great disappointment. Well, that's a go, Neffy. I'm gonna get ready for work. Bye, Fish. Have a good day.
Hang on, I've just had a vision! We make a mode in the game and wait for what happens next that does not require an internet connection nor a connection to the
Single player, yes. Of course, you noticed the thumbbar at the edge of the screen? Listen, you noticed it as well, Red, don't even. And you too, YouTube chat, you fucking noticed it as well. I'm not the only one who noticed it,
servers.
okay?
We'll call it, and let's just workshop this because this is straight off the dome. We'll call it offline mode. But before we go,
So single player. Well done. Claps in chat, they fucking figured out what single
deep,
player
I'm gonna
is.
pre-check your bullshit TSA style. Try to come at me with your, well, Payday 2 had a bad launch as well, and I'll slap you. You sound like a Battlefield apologist right now, for Christ's sake.
I'm sorry, I have to go
And I'll
back.
slap you. You sound like
What are those models, bro? That is nightmare fuel. What the fuck are those models? There was a femboard. I was distracted by the mouse pad. I only saw my boy King pimp himself. Offline single player, importantly. Don't let these devs cook and they have years to
a
do
Battlefield
so.
apologist right now, for Christ's sake. Listen, the only person that we let stomp all over us is Rita. And you will
No, not anymore. I've become disillusioned with Bethesda at this point. I fallen completely off Bethesda. After the recent, at the time of recording at least, the new Starfield DLC, Terra Nirvana is out, and it's bad. It is very, very underwhelming, so I've kind of lost all faith. I have no faith that they'll make a good Elder Scrolls 6 anymore. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, and believe me, I want to be incorrect. I want them to knock it out the park with Elder Scrolls 6, but I feel it's way too hyped up, and no matter what, it's gonna be underwhelming at least.
never be him! But yeah, your bag is clear. Enjoy your flight. And that leads me directly into the goddamn point. Payday 3 doesn't care about people with no friends.
Please call.
Oh.
Whether it's by choice, by accident, or by court order, if you aren't dragging a soul to hell with you, this game is fully prepared to fuck you 10 ways to Sunday. Now, the first way.
Wait, so it has an offline mode, but it requires you to play with other people? Then that's not offline, that's just like co-op. If it's forcing you to play with other people, that's not single player. That's not, bro.
This game makes you walk funny is the matchmaking. It's an incredibly innovative new way of matchmaking where it takes the longest amount of time possible to almost always leave your ass sad and alone. So if you're looking for single heisters in your area,
It's an offline server. A fucking offline server. Bro, that's not offline. And you have to connect to a server. It's not offline. Why is it so hard just to add single player? Like, legitimately, why is it so? I know why. Because they want to make sure people aren't, fucking illegally downloading the game and not purchasing it. I guess so. But still, bro, don't be so fucking paranoid. Just fucking, bro.
I still think you'd have better odds on Tinder. Point number 2, Payday 3 has innovated on single-player gaming by introducing lag. With one mighty swing.
I was gonna say how, but then my chat told me that it's a single player, it's an offline server, so that explains it. There's no extra money in single player without a battle pass. True.
That nailed 150 pings into a solo experience. The Swedes have blessed all loners with an excuse for why we play like shit. This symbol's on my screen so goddamn much, I think it burned in. But at least now when I feel alone, I remember we're getting fucked by the thousands. Here's what the delay looks like.
That's bad, Chief. That's bad.
But hey, at least
Holy fucking shit, that is bad. Holy
I should just
fuck.
be grateful that there are no disconnections, right? Right.
Oh, what the fuck?
True innovation, overcock. Why'd you have to go and sign a deal with the devil? You know if there's one thing we can't trust, it's Austrian artists. Now, something I've heard from the Ministry of Truth the other day from some dick riders whom standards must have been heisted long ago, saying that I would just spend this entire video dogpiling on something that would be fixed in a week while ignoring all the positives. And to that, I say, I didn't know this shitty AI was getting fixed next week. Lordy, my mistake. I was just about to swap out my teammates' masks for helmets. I thought AI on AI violence could only benefit me when both parties were short on chromium.
People forget that Payday 2, great, is the various modes in the community made. I have 200 NS ping at the best of times, bro. That's awful. One thing about Payday 2, they probably wanted to avoid, there are mods that unlock all the paid DLC content. There's over 50 DLC, they really want the money. But okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Shit, next week you said? Oh fuck, let me circle this on the calendar then. I did not get the memo that we were adding in squad controls that have been around since 2003 to fix the fact that you can't even command your teammates to stand in a circle. It must have slipped my mind that they were going to make the useless AI cock block cloakers every once in a while. How foolish was I not to know that they were patched.
Yes, how dare you, Freak, not be fucking precognizant of what the devs are going to do before it's even happened or been announced. How dare you, Freak? How dare you?
In a soundtrack that isn't straight out of a copyright-free bargain bin. But until we get the big update next week, here's a quick patch to get you feeling right.
Emperor's on their ass! On the goddamn ground!
How far astray from the truth have I marched to not realize that they were bringing back regenning armor and discarding this anti-fun
Wait, doesn't that defeat the point of having armor that regenerates?
armor as a resource system where you have no armor all the time and hide in corners waiting for ethos to come with their fart jars. And every time a rooftop Korean shoots at you, it takes out 10% of the match's entire armor supply. I thought that voice chat had just made like an F-35.
God, old Payday 2, paycheck, good old paycheck 2, sorry.
Fucked off into thin air, but I'm glad that you could assure me that next week, that baby's landing safely into Payday 3's romantical arms. God damn, what an update! And what a ditzy broad I am for not knowing that the leveling system is gonna return to rewarding you for how you want to play, rather than ramrodding you into hipfire headshotting polio victims from 50 meters away with a well rod so that you can get a couple cheap levels. Then
Wait, so Am I correct in saying that the progression system in Payday 3, it forced you into different playstyles rather than you being allowed to pick? If so, how do you go backwards? How do you make a game beforehand where you had stuff like we allowed people to experiment and to do their own thing, and then in the sequel, you don't go, oh, people love this system. Let's not use that. Let's make them play how we want them to play instead and ruin the fun for everybody. I don't understand when devs do that. It makes no sense. It legit makes no... It's not just for Payday. It's like in games in general. It's like, so many games, the original game is like, great, and everyone loves it. And we're like, okay, we just want more of this original game. Don't change anything, just add more to it. And then you go, okay, we'll change everything and make it 10 times worse. And we won't add much. It's so
Rewarding
baffling.
you with 0 XP if you spent 2 hours stealthing a bank on very hard because you didn't play the game the way the game wanted you to play
Well, that's so
the game.
bullshit.
This game is so particular with its challenges that I've aired out a whole fucking building and gotten 0 XP from it. And the game wouldn't just reward you for completion. What type of leveling system would
They found a new company, 10 Chambers. The devs bailed from Overkill. Oh, so it's a different company that fucking made it. Okay, that might explain why then. That might explain why this is a dog pile. Not dog pile, a piece of dog shit. There we
that
go.
be, you silly fucking goose? Well, I guess we'll find out next week. What a week this is shaping up to be, though. I gotta say, though, on the real, what I'm looking forward to coming next week the most, if that's even a sentence, is when they announce
Coming next week the most. I don't think that's a sentence, week. I think you might be a bit fucked up there, buddy boy. The ship of the modern equivalent is a game studio shit in my head. Don't change anything, but add more to it, remove everything, and put shit. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens. That is what happens.
SMGs will get the pen power to crack a human scalp right alongside a drum mag that lets me heave lead at the Scrub Daddy army for as long as I please. And
Rum Daddy Army.
don't worry, here are real-life bank robbers with drum mags to calm your realism-focused mind. Which is why I feel like such a goddamn doofus for allowing myself to forget that they're making the 50 cal 2 or 3 shot the dozer next week. Because when you shoot a dozer from 3 feet away with big
Wait,
50
yeah, what?
cal, and the only thing between the bullet and his face is a thin visor, the only question being asked should be, how many walls will the 50 cal clear through after
Yeah, that should fucking like just percolate
it warms
instantaneously.
up by exploding his fucking cranium? And instead we get
Yeah.
this.
What the fuck, bro?
Until next
What the fuck? Realism in my Payday game? Question mark. We're gonna have a
week! Oh boy, just a week away. I didn't know that they were unfucking how far they've spread out their weapon unlocks than adding in 20 more guns.
Okay, this is another thing, right? I think they should have stopped with 1. Okay, so you can either level up and unlock guns, but then you also have to pay for them with the money you've got. Why not just like make them pay for the guns? Like, fuck the leveling system. Right, you can level and I guess unlock perks or whatever, but don't restrict the guns behind levels. Restrict it behind money. Because that's the whole point of the game, is to make money. You're robbing fucking banks and shit to make money. But you're just penalizing people and making them grind relentlessly to unlock a weapon, then grind their cash to afford that weapon. Just have the weapons set to really high prices that encourage people to play the game more rather than grind. Like, I know it's like kind of the same thing, you're grinding for cash, grinding for levels, but I feel like grinding for cash is way more fun than grinding for levels, when the game is all about making cash. Chat, am I wrong here? Am I not getting the point? Because I feel like doing it this way, where you gotta do both, unlock a level, and have the right amount of cash for it, is just really reductive. There's no need for it, it's just extra grind.
I didn't know they were bringing back all the fun weapons and melee weapons. I didn't know they were publicly denouncing and retracting their plans to add real-life currency for in-game item shop
Yes, you were wrong. Shut up. No, I know. You know I know.
purchases. I didn't know Akimbo was coming back. I didn't know perks with substantial bonuses were coming back. I didn't know that they were making Pearl even more funny. What a riot she is.
Say something funny, Winnie. We can't wait.
Hello? Yeah.
I think my pet ferret has escaped. He goes by the name Shithead. If you see him, just call that out.
Huh. Oh my god, that wasn't
That was hilarious.
really all that funny. That's weird.
I didn't know Bane was coming back because she will never be him. You will never be him. Anyways, that's all I had. Gee willikers, how could I not have known that next week the endgame will be something more than $20 million skins that not even a CSGO box-addicted goblin would touch. And I did not even contemplate the thought that next week, the big week, they'll renovate their menu screens to have an ounce of personality, considering this is where 90% of players are hanging out right now. Listen, I could keep going, but I mean,
I'm really sorry. I'm not able to provide much commentary on this, but I'm just like stunned. I'm generally just astounded. This is bad. This is fucking
I
bad.
don't want to focus on the elephant in the room because they're all getting fixed.
The better games get in technology and like more money, the worse they get in actual gameplay. Have you noticed that, chat? Have you noticed when small indie studios start out and make a game and it's rough around the edges, it doesn't have a massive budget, it might not be the prettiest, but it's a fucking good game. It's a very, very fucking good game, right? And then these fucking big studios or big AAA fucking people come around, fucking gobble them up, and they'll make a new one, but now you've got a massive budget and this massive studio funding you, and it becomes worse. Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking understand how they can make things worse with more money. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense.
Next week, let's talk about the positives. There is one build that is just fucking tremendous fun that they couldn't manage to get their grub.
At least the shotgun works. RIP Overkill, she's astounded. Thoroughly well. Yes, I'm thoroughly well. Because they have a passion and they aren't in it for the money. UE5 lets you probably possibility of vibe coding and everything to forget about software engineering. Blow, fucking true, blow is a big thing. I checked the highest level of requirements on the game in Payday 2. It's at 75 out of 100, but level in Payday 2 is pretty fast. You can unlock it within a few hours. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, but I'm talking about when you have to grind like wall frame grinding where it takes weeks or even months to get shit. That's insane. What kind of a scrappy or triple A studio can do, Will? That's why there's a lot of skill, loss in skill. Here the copium message so you have shit.
Little realism focused hands-on, and that is the infinite ammo, bottomless mag, double shotgun destroyer build. This build will kill the game so hard that you'll be loading thoughts and prayers into your gun by the end of it. Words would not do this build justice, so here's a screenshot, and here's the demonstration. I stand by what I said about.
Sorry, I was enjoying myself there, the little montage. That was good. I like that montage.
About the gunplay in the last video, alright? This shit is tight. But if I'm going up against the Scrub Daddy army, all I'm gonna ask you.
I'm not a cat. Shut up, Gray. Did I hear a Wilhelm scream? Maybe a Wilhelm scream. You may have heard a Wilhelm scream.
Is a little drum mag, Helmer. Come on. Drop a 100-round drum mag in my lap right now, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'll delete this video right goddamn now. I mean, it's all just complaining about stuff that's actually probably fixed by the time this video is coming out, so hey, you know what, to the guy that called me out, you got me now. You got me now. You got me now. Oh, you figured me out. You fucking nincome fucking poop. You figured me out. You got me red.
I love that this whole video is just shitting on the one guy in the comment. Like, it's not even like well, it is a fucking nitpick and a fucking shitting on Payday 3, but he's also framed this that he's specifically calling out one guy in the comments. One fucking commenter. It's fucking hilarious, bro.
You got me red-handed. 2 out of 5. Rarely do you build a brand new house and already need a renovation. So set your timers to a year and get ready, pimps. I'm getting deja vu.
Dark Tide! Oh my god, Dark Tide! Dark Tide was so good. I wish it had... The level of support Dark Tide is getting now, I wish it had at launch because it wouldn't have died then. It wouldn't have died and I'd still be streaming it.
Massive thanks to the flock of.
Yeah, that one's okay. That was okay. I do need to go back and play Payday 2 though. I have it installed. I have it installed. I just need the time. I need the time. I'm busy. I'm a busy fox, okay?